The only living members of the PLA now, it's myself, Mushidi, Mwepe. The other guys have gone on to some other worlds.
I thought, my lord, the hatchet was buried. That
The what?
issue, the hatchet is buried. That issue.
No, but they're saying they're having a dinner party for the veterans.
So if the veteran is not there,
If I'm not there, how can you
yes,
have it?
yes.
Because basically, this guy was surprised, Mujapelu. I was asking whether I'm invited. And he joined the VLA, I think 1982 or 3, somewhere there. I see Mr. Balo, you're surprised.
I'm surprised that the veteran is not...
Yeah, 47 years ago. I drew up the constitution of the PLA. At that time, I was the Secretary General of AZAPO. And I just took the constitution of AZAPO, which they inherited from the Black People's Convention, of which I was also a founding member in 1969. And I just changed the abbreviations here and there. And then we had the most senior attorney then, it was Godfrey Piche, who had served his articles with Mandela and Tambo. And he called me and said, hey, this is not a political body. It's supposed to be a professional association.
Well, my lord, the court should really be so worried about the fact that the real veteran has not been invited. The court would also remember that we've got young veterans these days. 50-year-old have been called veterans. So really, the court should really be so worried that the real veteran has actually not been invited. So? Veterans these days, 15-year-olds are now veterans.
That's why so many things are going wrong in this country.
That is what is happening these days.
Yeah, I hear you. Because when we started practicing, we couldn't sit like this. There was a black section. You had to sit on the other side. And you couldn't even use that door. One door led to the white side. The black door led to the black side. And black attorneys used never to sit like you. Like they used to sit with the first row of the public. And I remember that case is reported. Piche, 1950. I think it's 67, just before Mandela was sentenced, 65 I think. He sat on the white section and he was charged by contempt of court. Then contempt of court, a judge could charge you with contempt of court and send you into the gallows. Sentence you same time, Mr. Ramaphosa. And then you must ask your colleagues to ask for bail for you. So this country comes very, very far.
The language of record at the time?
It was Afrikaans in the main. English and Afrikaans, but because maybe 9/10 of the judiciary was Afrikaans speaking then. Even the magistrates, district magistrates, regional magistrates in the main way, Afrikaans speaking. And when you came in and you come with your English, the magistrate would remark that, oh, is that a swart Engelsman? We had to argue your case in Afrikaans. Or the magistrate would tell you, the judges will tell you, tell your client that you must appoint a competent advocate or attorney because this advocate doesn't speak Afrikaans. And most of the law reports were written in Afrikaans then. So was it. So it's interesting today when you listen to the debates.
The meeting in White River is going to miss out on that interesting and very important history.
No, we also were like that. I remember when we started, but we respected our seniors. It started with, after the 1976 group, then ethics changed, everything changed. Suppose it's progress.
But my lord, I think it's nice now because the court will remember that we've got a judgment from the SCA that is already written in Xhosa
Yeah,
by
fine.
Judge Meyer. So probably the legal system will then start to develop from there. Very soon we'll have a judgment written in Ndebele, in Swati, Shaman Venda, Sesotho, and probably all the languages.
But that is not true. Let me tell you why.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, Langa was the first jurist, the late Langa, who wrote about a concept called Ubuntu
Yes,
and
Judge
incorporated
Meyer's
it into our law.
Yes.
So, with all respect to future Chief Justice Maya, those concepts were long bandied about. I also wrote a judgment. You remember it? HH.
Yes, the WHP.
That's it, yeah.
Yes.
I brought in Ubuntu
Yes.
and equality because the argument then was that the males, Amusadi asa horoka kula pegi, aso kotisi, aso mosadi. Have you ever heard that nonsense?
Yes.
Can you say, hi? Mfazi fanele ukuthi makashadwa aze ekhaya zokhonza. Only then makasamukelwe umndeni wendoda, she becomes a wife. And some purists excoriated me. But the Constitution is clear, it says there's equality. So I just use the concept of equality to say, what is discriminatory of a woman is also discriminatory of the man. So the law is changing. But whether there will ever be anything called African law, that's another story. Now, just take the law of contract. Take the law of contract. It developed from the time of Cicero. It's not a development as well. I say phone African law. How do you develop it over the centuries? And the literature also. Because apparently, Roma, we are lazy to write. Generally. Okay, I see Mr. Mgomezolo is here. Okay, are we all together? Okay, yeah. Yes, Mr. Spande.
As the court is, my lord, can the witness be reminded that she's still under oath?
Yes, you are still. Thank you.
Ma'am, before we proceed to exhibit JJJ3, let us just revert back to exhibit JJ1 and 2, just to clarify certain aspects. More specific, the annexure A that is attached to exhibit JJ2, where you testify that a SIM swap was done.
Yes.
And you further testified that the phone number belonging to the deceased Senzo Meyiwa was inserted into a new device, a Nokia.
Yes.
Ngiyavuma ukuthi phone number lena engamufi uSenzo Meyiwa yafakwa kumakhalekhukhwini omusha kuye.
And evidence in this court was that that phone, that Nokia phone, at some stage, a phone number that was linked to David Matebula was once inserted to that particular IMEI number. Do you have a comment on that?
Yes.
So the phone eyayibhaliswe nguDavid Matebula yayafakwa kuleyo lo makhalekhukhwini onaleyo IMEI number what year?
Can you proceed now to place the phone number on record?
072 149 3899.
Leyo number was 072149389.
Are you able to tell from the data that you have in front of you when did the phone number associated with David Matebula as well as that particular device were used together?
Uyakwazi yini ukuthi ubone kule data oyiphethe ukuthi le phone number yayiqhumene no David Matebula nalo makhalekhukhwini ezasifakwe ezasindawonye?
I don't have the data available for the number ending 3899.
But anginayo data yale phone le ephela ngo3899.
But from Annexure A, are you able to tell that the number ending with 899 as well as the device, the Nokia device,
As per Annexure A, I can confirm that the IMEIs were related and used, yes.
Athi kuyabonakala la ukuthi leyo IMEI yake yasetshenziswa.
So, since we have established that number belonged or it was associated to David Matebula, did that number at any stage have any contact with any number associated with Kelly Kuman?
Njengoba leyo number ke kuthiwa kuyasetshenziswa lapho kuyakubonakala yini ukuthi leyo number yake yathintana nenye yezinumber ekuthiwa ezikaKelly Kuman?
Yes. If we look at exhibit J1 on page 1651, you will find the lower part of that page, 27th October 2014 at 7:32. The number ending 3899 called the number ending 4358, which was on voicemail.
Ke kuyabonakala lapha ukuthi ngomhla 27 ku-October 2014 ngo-7:32 le number lena ephelela ngo-3899 yathintana nenumber ewu-4358 eyatholakala iku-voicemail.
That duration lasted 6 seconds.
Bathi-ke bathintana imizuzu elingana eyisithupha.
If you move on to page 1653,
Masiya esikhasini lika-1653
I'm still on the 27th of October
sekuya nomhla 27 October
at 1608,
that was 1608.
the number ending 3899
Inumber ephelela ngo-3899
called the number ending 4358,
yathintana nenumber ephela ngo-4358
which was on voicemail.
and yayi ku-voicemail.
That call lasted 7 seconds.
Lapho-ke kwaba imizuzwana eyisikhombisa.
Thereafter at 1715,
Futhi-ke ngo-1715
another call was made from the number ending 3899
yake kwaba nokuthintana-ke kokhona ikhole esuka lapha kule number egcina ngo-3899
to the number ending 4358,
eya kule number ephela ngo-4358
which was still on voicemail,
yayiseku-voicemail nafuthi.
lasted 4 seconds.
Kuthi kwamizuzwana emine nje.
Round about 1722,
Ngesikhathi esika-1722
a similar activity took place.
kwenzeka nje lokho kunjengalokho kwenzekile.
That call lasted 14 seconds.
Lapho-ke kwahlala imizuzwana eyishumi-nane.
Thereafter, a few seconds later at 1722,
Emva kwemizuzwana nje mbalwa ngaso isikhathi sika-1722
3899
3899
called 4358,
wafonela 4358
which was still on voicemail.
eyiseku-voicemail futhi
That lasted 7
kwaba
seconds.
imizuzwana eyisikhombisa.
Towards the bottom of the page at 1910,
Ngesikhathi esika-1910
3899
yona number ephela ngo-3899
called 4358,
yafonela nenumber egcina ngo-4358
which remained on voicemail,
yayiseku-voicemail futhi.
and it lasted 17 seconds.
Futhi-ke yakwahlala u-17 kwemizuzwana nje 10.
Over to the next page, 1654.
Page 1654
There were two activities at 2125 and,
2125 kwakukhona kwenzeka
and 2152,
nango-2152
3899
le number iphela ngo-3899
called 4358,
yafonela u-4358
which was still on voicemail,
waseku-voicemail
and those calls lasted 6 and 7 seconds
kwaba imizuzwana
respectively.
eyisithupha nemizuzwana eyisikhombisa.
Thank you. And then, do you have any further comment regarding the sequence that were accumulated as a result of this attempt to call this phone number?
Ngakhona ngaphawula ngale mizuzwana le ebahlala eyathi miyifona lenye yahlala leyo mizuzwana.
Yes, from looking at the duration of those calls, it looks like voicemail messages were left.
Kuthiwa nje uma sibheka leyo mizuzwana le kuyakukhombisa ukuthi kukhona-ke umlayezo owashiwa efonini ngesikhathi-ke ufuna engatholakali lo muntu.
And just please on record the total number of these call forwards.
There were 8 calls made.
Kodwa hhayi eyisishiyagalombili-ke amakholo enziwe.
Regarding the number ending with 3899, just want to clear up that we have not really confirmed the source of that phone number.
Yes, that is correct.
Athi ukuthi u-38 number 99 kwayikuphi leyo number hayi akukho okubonakalayo.
Now let us move to a number associated with Kelly Khumalo, ending with 2498.
Lona number le uthiwa kwayeyakheli Khumalo ephelela ngo-2498.
Colonel Stein on Exhibit O has already testified that was the runaway phone.
Yes.
Are you able to tell the court the towers this phone picked in the evening of the 26th of October 2014?
Abheka ukuthi maphi amathawa aqhumana nenombolo mhla 26 kusihlwa.
On the evening of 26th October at 17:16,
Ngesikhathi sika-17:16 ngomhla 26 October
the tower parquet was picked up.
yaxhumana nethawa yaseParkhen.
On the following entry at 7:16, 2 seconds later, it was
Emva
parquet.
kwemizuzwana nje emibili kwakuseyiyo le tower yaseParkhen.
If we move on to the next page of 1188,
Makiwa ekhasini ka-1188
from you would then find GPRS data
yatholakala i-data ye-GPRS lapho.
towards the bottom of the page at 17:26 on the 26th of October.
Mhla 26 October ngesikhathi sika-17:26
We get sprayed view
sithola itower ethi Spirit View.
at 18:05. We get an undefined.
Isikhathi sika-18:05 kubonakala lapha ukuthi akuchazekayo.
At 19:16, we get sprayed view.
Isikhathi ka-1916 sithola i-Spirit View.
And at 21:52, we get Mololeki.
Isikhathi sika-21:52 kutholakala umlileki.
Are you still fine?
Yes.
Okay. Just lastly on this aspect of towers. Does the phone of the deceased around 1915, number ending with 551, also shows the tower location of spread view around that period?
Yes. From about 7:55
Isikhathi sika-7:55
on the 26th, 17:55 on the 26th of October,
isikhathi sika-17:55 ngomhla 26 October
it shows sprayed view right until the next page of 362 at 21:45.
ikhombisa i-Spirit View ukuze kuyofika isikhathi elilandelayo ngesikhathi sika-21:55.
Lastly, on this aspect, does the number associated with Kelly Khumalo ending with 4358 at around that time of 1900 also picks up a location at Spread View?
Bathi le number ephela ngo-4358 kakele Khumalo naye ebonakala yini iba se-Spirit View ngaleso sikhathi.
Please give me a second to go through the data. cell phone from 1407 was on voicemail and there were no towers picked up.
So the phone was on isikhathi ka 1407 eyekuvoicemail awekho tower ayakwazi ukuxhumana nawo.
For the 26th, I'm going through the 27th.
So mhla 26 uyofika mhla 27
There were no towers picked up.
akuma tower akwaxhumana nawo.
Okay. And then the number that is associated with the deceased, and then Senzo Meyiwa, on the date, can you place the page number from 1900 until the following day, where you find the location of Spreadview or the tower location of Spreadview?
It's actually from in Spreadview from 7:55 at 1900 hours. There's 1851 that's still at Spreadview, followed right until 21:45.
You just place the page number on record of the
My
document.
apologies, 361, 362.
So the number also 1851 iyabonakala uyizofika u-2145 iyabonakala udivise Spreadview and ikhasile lapho u-361 no-362.
Thank you. Now let's proceed to exhibit JJ3. Okay. Just lastly, before you pick away those documents, when does that particular phone belonging to Senzo change location to clinics, Fosloras clinics?
So the number kaSenzo iyashintshana nekuya e-clinics, e-Fosloras clinics.
It changes at 21:55. We are on page 362.
So lapha ku-page 362
21:55
to 2155
on the 26th of October.
mhla 26 October
It reflects clinics.
iyakhombisa lapha ukuthi isiqhumana ne-tower yase-clinics.
And then does it eventually return to Spreadview Tower?
Siyabuyela yini i-tower yase-Spreadview?
No. No.
That's the top.
And then on the 27th of October 2014, when does it pick up signal again or tower?
But isiqhumana ne-tower mhla 27 October
On 27th October at 3:20 in the morning, it then picks up Phosphorus Square.
but ngomhla 27 October isikhathi u-320 ila ithintana khona ne-Phosphorus Square.
Thereafter, it's undefined until 08:59 on the 27th.
Bathi kusuka lapho-ke kuze kuyofika u-8:59 mhla 27 lapho akukho la kubonakala khona ukuthi kuyaqala.
And then the last time it picked up clinics for Flores,
Bathi agcina nini-ke ukuthintana ne-clinics yase-Phosphorus
At 22:29 on the 26th of October,
bathi wagcina ngomhla 26 ku-October isikhathi kwa-22:29.
Yes, let's proceed to exhibit triple J3. Do you have the document in front of you?
Yes.
On Tuesday when we adjourned, you were busy placing the IMEI numbers on record.
Yes.
And that's on number 8. You can start with number 7, just for the sake of the record.
Number 7 is 3538 1208 0564 860.
Okay, number 7 is 3538 1208 0564 860.
Thereafter, it's 3554 2207 3919 190.
Okay, number 3554 2207 3917 190.
3573 5609 7663 010.
Number 3573 5609 7663 010.
8677 9004 1508 840.
Number 8677 9004 1508 840.
3572 9305 1613 54.
Number 3572 9305 1613 504.
54.
54. Sorry.
3570 1804 201687.
Landelayo 3570 1804 201687.
Lastly, 3520 2006 543102.
Egcinake with 3520 2006 543102.
Thank you. And the document that you just read, was it also signed by the public prosecutor?
Yes.
That is correct. Kunjalo.
And then the date?
27th of May 2021.
Yes, and I'm sure 7 May 2021.
And then was it also signed by the magistrate?
Yes, and now imagine.
Yes.
Diego.
Where was it issued?
At the Akishwapi.
The stamp is not very clear on this copy.
At the stem as Bonagala started the Copa page.
If you give me a second, I will try and retrieve the area from the stamp. But it was stamped on the 27th of May 2021.
At the Anastas of 27 uMeyi 2021 kodwa ke sazama ukubona ukuthi
If I may assist you, on the very same document just above the signature of the magistrate,
Oh yes, Umdujana. No, I don't.
yebo ithi isemjujana.
and then on the last sentence on paragraph 8 of your affidavit, can you also place that information on record?
My comments is that the call data and the profiles have been supplied as requested. Data has not been attached nor added as an annexure to this manual statement due to the data being voluminous. The cases had to be registered into smaller or shorter periods.
So lapha idata yonke nama-profile wonke alethwe njengoba idata iceliwe kodwa ke akuzange kujobetshelelwe la noma kufakwe njengesithasiselo kulesi statement ngoba unkulu mkhulu kakhulu. Ama-case wonke lawa namacala ayebhaliswe ngey'khathinyana ezifushane.
Now, let us go to the data, starting with the first cell phone number. Can you place the first cell phone number on record?
First cell phone number is 071 395 3801.
Cell phone yaqala 071 395 3801.
060
No, it's fine. Let's pause there. I want to show you an extract from Exhibit DD5B. I just took an extract from that particular exhibit. It looks like this one. My lord, it is an extract from the affidavit of Lieutenant Colonel Hopes. It's paragraph number 7.
Okay.
Do you have that extract?
Yes.
Are you able to locate that number on that extract? The one that you just placed on record?
Yawazi ukuthi kule number osanda uyifunda uyawazi ukusho ukuthi ayilaphi le number.
Yes, it's actually the last highlighted portion, the last number reflecting.
La kubayilethwe khona
It
ile number egcina evelana.
It reflects the name Ntokuzisi Sibozonke Mapisa.
So igama elivela lapho Mthozi Zipho Zonke Mapisa.
Thank you. Do you have a case ID with data associated to this number?
Yes. 1005 138.
Okay, case number kunyana le nalogo 100513. This one there.
105,138.
1005138.
Then are you now able to show the court the data that you uploaded from the NEMO system at this stage?
I just want to look for the data first before connecting. I do not have the data available. We will have to search for it.
Hayi data ayinayo kuzofanele ngiyisesha.
My lord, the exhibit number is DD5G. And then the next number, number 2.
The cell phone number for number 2 is 060-901-6890.
Number 2, phone number 060-901-6890.
That is under, it's the third entry, Bongani Sandiso Ntansi.
Lana ekabongani Sandiso Ntansi.
My lord, that particular date has been accepted in this code as Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1. Are you able to, at this stage, find the case ID associated with this number? Or should I give you some time?
I think we can give me some time to search for him.
Get back to it. Yes, let's go back to Exhibit J, triple J3. The third number.
076-264-8460.
Ati inamba esithathu 076-264-849-8460.
That is the fourth entry, also Bongani Sandiso Ntansi.
Bathi-ke ilokhu kufakwe kwesine ukusho ukuthi igama leli elibhaliwe la likabongani Sandiso Ntansi.
Number 4 is 073-393-7055.
Landelayo ku 073-393-7055.
That does not appear on the list.
Ayiveli-ke kulolu hlobo lenginaso.
Just for the sake of the record, my lord, the previous exhibit is Exhibit DD5, DD5 from DD5 E, Roman figure 2.
Following number is 078-578-6858.
So number landelayo is 078-578-6858.
That number also does not reflect on this extract.
Uthi-ke kulo lokhu engiphethe la le number na ayiveli.
Following number is 073-776-1556.
Number landelayo 073-776-1556.
That does not appear on the extract.
Nayo ayiveli.
060-774-6749.
Number 060-774-6749.
That is the second entry, which reflects Musika Wukulewa September Sabia.
Lena ivela iqhube nomzika ukhulelwa September Sabia.
079.
Before you get to that number, my lord, that particular set of data is Exhibit DD5D, Roman figure 2. Yes, you can proceed.
079-379-0137.
079-379-0137.
That's the first entry, also belonging to Muzika Lewa September Sabia.
So futhi le number lena ibhaliswe futhi ngomuzika ukholelwa sibi.
Number 9,
It is GG5D Roman figure 2. Roman figure 1, my apologies, Roman figure 1.
It's DD5D.
That's correct, Roman figure 2.
Okay.
Roman figure 1. Yes, Roman figure 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
082 956 3220. Excuse me.
Number 082 956 3220.
That is the 5th entry.
Yosihlanu le.
That belongs to Ntokozisi Sipozonke Mapisa.
Yena number yomthozi sisibozonke maphisa.
Oh no, sorry. Number 9. My apologies. Mtobisi Prince Mkube.
Shaye kamthobisi Prince Mkube.
Is it Mube or Mkube? It's MC.
Yes. My apologies.
Mube.
Ekamncube ke Mkube.
That's the exhibit is exhibit DD5F Roman figure 2.
Number 10, 072 766 excuse me, 8169.
Zero number 10 lapho uzosho 28766 8169.
That does not appear on the extract.
Ayiveli ke lana ule extract yami.
Are you still fine? Can you take a sample break?
Maybe a 5-minute break, please.
5 minutes break.
What's your time now?
11:03.
Will you come back at 11:30? It's okay. 11:30. Okay. Mr. Mnisi, what about the story of your expect, realistic expect? What's happening there?
As it is the court, my lord, I haven't had anything since I informed the court that they managed to identify and expect. They are working on it, but I haven't had anything from them. Maybe it will be an opportune time for us to hear from them what is actually happening. To contact and hear them what is happening. We'll probably give feedback on when we come back again.
You know the law. It says you must be given a reasonable opportunity to present your case.
Yes.
Right. Is it not unreasonable now? Because the state evidence was tendered, you may sit down, was tendered in August last year.
That is
And you were supposed to consult your expert.
yes.
It's now, what's the 6th or 8th month? 9 months.
Yes.
And you're still not ready to cross-examine.
We are a bit hamstrung, my lord.
No, I
because-
understand.
Yes.
I was with the JP, and I will tell you what he says. And I know he's quoting the law. He says, what have you got to do with assisting the defense to get witnesses? I couldn't answer him. He says, I don't understand. I said, no, you know this section 35 of a fair trial.
A right to a fair trial.
That's it.
Yes.
But then it's not absolute.
Yes. It has got its own limitations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Well,
how long do you need?
We will have to hear from my instructing attorneys, my lord, which is the Legal Aid Board South Africa. Because as I'm saying, the last time we communicated with them was when I got information that they've been able to identify an expert and they are working with him. So, but then they said that they will provide a further communication on whether or not we should then start to consult with him. That is where now the position is. We haven't had anything else.
Okay, yeah. So, Mr. Baloyi, how many other witnesses are you going to call? Roughly. You don't know.
Well, my lord, as we intimated the other day, that we are at the beginning of the end of the state case, we thought that maybe by the close of the term, which is I think around the 22nd of June, if I'm not mistaken, we would be close to the end of the state case. But because of these delays, I think early in the next term we should be able to close the state case. Just, there are fewer witnesses left.
Yeah, because we are running the risk of me dying. Oh, it will be nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this trial has been dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. I once did a trial for 5 years, but at least it had breaks in between. Now, this one, it's like the Orient Express. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so you're getting some medication at least.
Yes.
So Tuesday, you think you'll be somehow, maybe, okay.
I hope to be.
Okay, yes.
So, my lord,
Yeah.
if I may assist the court, I see we had a communication from Legal Aid on the 20th of May 2024, and they just confirmed that they have received a quotation from the expert. So something is moving, my lord.
Yeah, but if they've received the quotation, have they instructed the expert on your behalf?
They said they have instructed, but we can't consult now.
Why not?
I'm not sure, my lord, it's the internal processes.
So we're adjourned until what, Tuesday?
That's correct, the 11th of June 2024.
Yeah. Okay. What section is it? Section 10 of the Constitution, which talks about the health of accused persons. Mr. Mnisi. Is it section 10 or 12 of the Constitution?
I want to be honest, my brother. I'm uncertain.
Who knows?
We've got a constitution.
Yeah, me, I know. It's either section 10 or 12.
Section 10 speaks about the human dignity.
And what else?
And it's only the human dignity, man. And then section 12 talks about the freedom and security of a person.
The what?
The freedom and security of a person.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, even witnesses, I think they're entitled to that. If a witness is not
Yes.
in a physically sound state to give evidence, the court may not overlook that. Okay, so we'll postpone to Tuesday then. There's nothing we can do. Okay.
Very nice.